Listen, I want everybody to take rich advice as far as if some goofy shit happen, and that advice would be like if something you take a nasty L, just go dark, go zero dark 30, just go zero dark 30, like that nigga, like it was nasty, and you know what I mean. It would have followed you for a while, but he could have just went zero dark 60, 2 3 months. And he'd have just went back to regular scheduled program. Maybe wifey would have left. Maybe it's a nasty. The consequences are dire, but they don't mean that you have to take your
Because
life.
nobody really knew who you was until you killed
Yeah,
yourself. Nobody
exactly.
really put two and two together. I didn't know who the fuck. His face ain't look familiar. And then
Exactly.
he bodied himself. Then it's like, well, now it's a thing.
Now it's the thing. Now you're known as a nigga who beat off and bodied
Then
himself.
it's even worse.
It's
Now
even
you're a
worse.
sexual deviant freak
Sexual
pervert,
freak who killed
public beat
himself.
off nigga that killed yourself.
Left
You just
wife
made
and
it
kids.
30 times
30
worse.
times worse, B. You could have just, it is like, yo, you know what? This nigga's mad horny, whatever.
We'd have forgot about
We'd
you
have
in a
forgot
week.
about you. Definitely would have forgot about you in a week.
Yo, 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 we back in the building. You already know. Well set, Paul. Episode 178. Your good brother Rich is in the building, man. Talk to me, bro.
Free, I'm here. I'm back. I'm back in the States. You already know what's going on. I'm back domestic. Holla at your boy.
Are you a little sad when you be back off your world tour? Are you do
It's twofold because it's like I like coming back to work and
you know
get
what I mean?
money and shit, get back to the routine. But yeah,
Calm, yeah.
especially I ain't gonna lie though. We about to go back to Brazil in 2 months. Like I'm like thoroughly looking forward to that. Like you don't really understand. Like Brazil got a soft place in my heart, but 100%. I don't miss my accommodations in Ghana. I stayed at the first spot I stayed at. Like the room was sturdy, but the bed was stiff as shit. Pause.
Word.
It was stiff bed. Didn't get sleep the whole time I was there. Then it was like
When I went to Ibiza with stiff bed, I feel like they into stiff bed overseas. Like so
yeah,
like
it get shaky.
they like that shit.
It's like I said, it get when you playing with them booking.com sites, like it gets shaky because you don't know what you're gonna get. At least like I think with Marriott I got a better rapport because I know they got a certain standard when it comes to
Yeah.
their bedding. But yeah, then it was like it was so hot you had to keep the AC on cold to keep the mosquitoes out. But because
Nasty.
I had to keep the shit on brick, I ended up getting like a little cold
head
because the
cold.
weather was getting crazy. So then my nose was fucking fucked up. You know what I mean? Fucked up my smoking and shit.
The shit that I really despise when you go out of OT is when they push the two beds together and call it a
my
bed.
God.
Yo, fam, don't
That
push
shit
the
is
little
ridiculous.
mattresses together and try
They
to tell
did
me
that
this
in
is a
Sao
fucking
Paulo.
bed, bro.
They did that to me in Sao Paulo.
I
Funny
hate that
I'm
shit,
like,
yo.
oh, y'all niggas try to cut that corner. Like, I try to go double twin. Like, you
Yo,
know what
I
mean?
hate that shit. Like they try to push the beds together and tell you it's a bed. Like, nah, this is not a
Don't
bed,
do
my
that,
nigga.
bro. And then like I said, when we talked about booking, they get funny with the angles and what's showing you what the room may or may
Yeah.
not look like, and you can't really tell bed comfort, especially from that.
You know what's my attack for booking.com? I find the telly on booking.com, then I find the real telly website. Like I look up the actual telly website.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the actual telly website might have a better deal for you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
see,
I like to go on the real hotel's website and
Just
like
to see
see
what's
like
going
what
on.
else like see if I can get someone with insight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, you know what? And I'm gonna start doing that. So that's a calm gym that we just gonna add to the notepad. Go to the real site. Cause sometimes niggas just jump out the window, booking.com make it look good. It's like, oh, you
Yeah.
getting a crazy deal, whoopty whoop. And then come to find out the deal might just be some regular shit. And then the room don't be accurate.
And honestly, it's times where I done found because especially if it's not a major chain like a Marriott, like you said, like a Marriott, something like I'll find a real hotel website, and a real hotel website that have mad more deals, mad shit for mad cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Different shit. Like when I went to Bali the other day, I think on booking the telly was like might have been like 1,500. I go on the actual website, they got all type of shit going on. I might have paid like 950.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Compared to booking, like, you know what I'm saying?
Then we ran to the homie tour. I ain't seen that nigga in about 5 years.
Yeah, I was like, did he get deported?
Yes.
Call me? Or is he on a run for a charge or
You know
something?
that shit go.
I'm
Bro
like,
can't
yo,
come back for
I'm
the
like, yo,
charge.
my son told about in Morocco doing the things he like to do.
Yes,
like
yeah.
that's insane when niggas be from like really have origins in other countries
And
and
you
just
bump
like
into
dip
them
out.
niggas. Yes, that shit is hilarious. But yeah, he popped up on niggas.
That's
on time,
fire though.
and He popped up, and Portugal got the best top 5 food places I've been to.
It's like that.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely like that. anytime when you go to like a restaurant that's got over like 60, 70, 80 years of history, you know, like the ingredients hasn't really changed much.
That's
like
fire.
they keep an old school tradition. Like, so we went to a lot of historical spots to eat just to really get that authentic flavor.
Yeah.
Portugal definitely. Lisbon, to be specific. They showed that they
is that like the capital out there or whatever?
I believe so. I don't want to freestyle, but it's the most famous city in Portugal. So
that's all that matters.
If it's not the capital, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, we back, man. Back where we need to be. Did a little brief stop in Miami. Treated a nigga right. You know that.
You complaining this brick out here. It's calmly 50 degrees and sunny. I don't know.
Me and this nigga Rich been going back and forth about the weather for like the last 2 weeks, bro. I don't. You know, the nigga went to Africa. He got his white friends and shit. I think they starting to permeate his weather senses. Because I'm cold as fuck, man. I don't know fuck what he talk about. He like the sun is out. The sun being out is tricky. Because, the sun is out, but then the wind come through and gusty. You know what, honestly? I think because where I park in bro's situation, like, it's like windy right there. So when I hop out the car, it like always smacks me in the face. I be like, what the fuck? And then he have a nigga waiting outside, nigga hands getting cold.
They be like, yo, it's a breezeway, nigga. It's breezy. Like, you gotta be quick.
Exactly. But yeah, we back, man. We back here, man. We're all set. We gave y'all episode overseas. Don't think we forgot about y'all. We keeping it going. No matter where we at in the world, we gonna keep it going. So
well, hopefully by the time this shit come out, we got our intro video ready to go. Our new spicy season 6 shit going on. But we don't know that. But we gonna keep on cooking though, cause we don't never stop for no monkey don't stop no show.
For TikTok,
we never do that.
Even though your man Trump said his inauguration is on Monday, he act like he gonna postpone some shit for another 60 days. So we gonna see.
Yo, if Trump pull off postponing Trump saved TikTok, he goated.
He lit.
He's super lit because it's like, how the fuck I stopped this shit from dinging? I turned down the
notifications, bro.
Yeah. Nah, cause I put down the volume, but then the fucking shit is still notifying me for shit. What the fuck? All this shit is getting too complicated, bro.
Be like that. You must got some important shit going on.
Oh nah, silent mode on. There we go. The new iPhones, bro, like it just get more and more complicated. Everything you trying to pull off,
and even when you try to put the notifications on silent, like it still
do some shit, bro. Like I don't even know how to operate the new shit anymore, B.
Yeah.
LA's on fire.
Unfortunately,
niggas burned down LA.
God bless everybody who lost their home.
Yeah, God bless everybody.
Who lost their lives and shit. Shit is no good.
I
don't give a fuck how much money you have. Like, losing a home is disgusting.
It's always disgusting. Losing your belongings is foul.
That'd be the main shit. Like, niggas talk like you can rebuy it. Nah, this mad shit can't get rebought.
A lot of shit can't get rebought. You don't know what people had, and then it's just like it's a tedious task to sit there and rebuild your life from scratch. It don't matter if you got $100 million sitting in the tuck. Like, you still got to rebuild your shit. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't even get into like how many people don't have proper insurance.
Yeah, I mean, LA was jerking niggas. A lot of insurance companies wasn't really
doing right, wasn't paying out.
Yeah, certain neighborhoods they wasn't not even not doing right with it. They dropped them niggas from their coverage totally. Right. Certain neighborhoods and shit like that. Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That was a news story about a year or two ago after the last wildfire.
After the last joint.
They was like, yo, they dropping them niggas from their insurance, woo-de-woo. And they brought back another round of wildfires, whole lot. So I'm wondering, like, does God hate Cali or like what's going on? Like,
you know, for me, as beautiful and as enticing a city as LA seems to be, and the opportunities that it seems to present, I always was like skeptical about moving there just because of they have so many natural disasters you got to worry about.
Yeah.
Number one, you got your earthquakes.
You got your
wildfires. You by the water, so tsunami I always feel like it's right there.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
A little
That's too much.
Because the tsunami is basically happens anytime it's an earthquake in the ocean.
Exactly.
And you right by the ocean, and you right by an earthquake area.
Plutonic plates and
tectonic
plates and all that. Yeah, I'm good on all that. That's too much. And Georgia, the most, like, it's going to take a lot for the water to make it this far inland. We might got to deal with a tornado.
Maybe a tornado.
Maybe a significant change in the temperature, but
maybe a mini tropical storm.
Yeah, maybe.
Or a hurricane.
Maybe. That's pushing it.
Yeah.
That's pushing it.
Nigga, I seen a
tornado the most. Nigga, I'll give it.
In the LA shit, I seen a tornado made out of fire. I said, you know what? That's enough for me.
I stayed in Cali. I stayed in the Bay Area when I was in college for about 3 months during the summer. I had an internship, and I was in an earthquake. That shit was no fun.
That's crazy.
Like, shit was shaking and shit. I'm like, oh, nah.
Fire tornado was really the epitome of disaster for me. When I seen fire tornado, I said, oh, yeah, that's different out there.
What I will say is, if I had to choose one to deal with, I could probably deal with an earthquake because I'll probably just run to the middle of a field. But then it's like, hopefully the ground doesn't split up.
Open up.
You be so drenched.
How quick can you get to the field? Like, where are you actually when the earthquake goes down? Like, you know what I'm saying? What if you on the 25th floor? Like, somebody you about to run to a field? Like, no, it's not gonna happen for you.
And it's not like you get any worried about this shit. This shit just starts shaking. Like, you be up there eating your cereal, and this shit starts shaking when you all crazy.
Maybe one nerd on the X is telling you, like, yo, it's the tectonic plate just shifted and you got a day or two or something. Like, somebody might know, but it's really quiet.
So the big question is are people starting the fires? Is this inside job from the elites so they can buy the land back for cheap?
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't put it past them.
I think people are just natural there's people out here that are just natural anarchists, right?
I used to be one. I used to start fires as a kid. Yeah. I was into that.
Yeah, there's people that are anarchists and arsonists, and once you see it going on, like, yo, it's like, I'm gonna just add shit going on. Fuck it, let me see what happens. Like, let's burn some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once you in a play, and then it's the thing. Like, once you in a situation where it's absolute chaos, you know, like, there's a certain select group of people that really enjoy chaos and just want to see the world burn. That's on some Batman shit. You know what I'm saying? There's really niggas like the Joker out here. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So
they're inspired from the Joker.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean?
So they already caught a couple people that was burning shit down. You know what I'm saying? Out there, they caught a couple. And I'm sure there's way more people that set some shit on fire for sure. You know what I'm saying? There's no telling how many of that shit is man-made. You know what I'm saying? It could be a nigga out there living in the middle of the woods just set shit on fire for the love of the game.
I would say about 30% at least is man-made.
Yeah.
If I was to put a number on it.
Yeah.
And then, the rest was probably some natural shit and just spread out. But I think 30% is just niggas like, yo, let's add on to the tragedy.
And then for my truthers out there, they screaming they building smart cities in them areas. That's the reason why they burning shit down. You never really know, man.
And I'm 50% on that too.
Yeah. You never really know. At the end of the day, that's some of the most valuable land in the whole world.
We've seen this before. Like, you ever seen New Orleans got wiped out? Niggas came back, got shit for cheap, rebuilt over it. This ain't nothing new.
At the end of the day, we both know 10 years from now, that's probably going to be some super lit shit. Yeah. Whatever got burnt down over there, it's probably going to be wild elite over there in like 10 years. It's going to be like super fun stuff to do.
It was already elite, and I was like, nah, we're going to really wipe it down and make it
It's going to be like great stuff to do. It's going to be like mad entertainment. I mean, it's going to be fun.
And then all of a sudden, it's going to be fireproof, and they're going to have the water.
Yeah. All of a sudden, they're going to have wild reserves, wild reservoirs. There's going to be a whole sprinkler system built through the whole situation. It's going to be lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's fire, and all you need is some water.
That's it.
It's not like it's like an undefeatable situation. Like,
hey, come on, just get some water. I mean, we need some more of that fire retardation powder that y'all be spraying. And
at the end of the day, it's like at the end of the day, y'all niggas is next to the ocean. All y'all niggas need is wild desalination plants. That's it. Shit like that. And y'all got unlimited water to fight fires
with. I don't want to hear there's no water in the hydrants anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's not gonna cut it.
At the end of the day, the powers that be dropped the ball. I mean, if they dropped the ball, it either was planned or they dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them. You know what I mean? Put it on Gavin Newsom.
I think they might have been like on some shit like, yeah, we're gonna burn some shit, but then they probably didn't think it was gonna get as bad as it got.
A little crazy.
Like, I'm saying, now we burning some of our own shit.
Yeah,
like,
we shit got a little crazy.
We supposed to only burn over here, but they're like, come on now, slow down.
Slow down. You know what I mean? Your man Gavin Newsom's a dirtbag. You know what I mean?
They got some of your prison brothers out there fighting the firefight.
Yo, shout out to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my homegirl was like, yo, it's fucked up how they got the prison niggas out there for $2-3 an hour working till I'm like, yo, you don't know. Like, them niggas having a great time. Like, what? Like, to get on the fire detail, niggas used to go hard to get on the fire detail. Them niggas is in the free world, chilling. Niggas eating free world food. Them niggas might even be getting pussy out there.
Might even getting boxed.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
box action.
What?
Like,
they not risking their life. It's a fight. They just walking around spraying water on shit. Yeah. It's not like they going up saving niggas out of buildings or doing nothing crazy.
They not risking
water. Bro, they inhaling some fucked up fumes, but like, you was inhaling prison fumes. It ain't really. Who cares?
I'd rather inhale.
You have inhaled some fire fumes than prison fumes. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you eating free world food. You outside. You chilling.
Actually being productive. Yeah. Like, contributing something.
You contributing something to society. Like
100%.
Look, they got the same. A lot of people don't know. They got the same thing here in Georgia. They got fire detail. They got niggas in prison running around fighting fires. This is the same shit going on here.
I've been seeing them niggas picking up trash on the highway for years. You know what I mean? All of that shit.
Any prison detail you can get that allows you to be in the real world, in the free world, real, you loving it, B. Trust me. Them niggas not
do they
getting
get
jerked.
picked up for like construction jobs too?
Nah, they don't got no.
Not
Hold up,
yet.
do they got construction detail?
I feel like I heard that somewhere, but maybe I read it wrong.
They might though. You never know. You never know. Anytime humans can be exploited for cheap labor.
I was just about to say, like, if I had like some type of construction or maybe even like car fixing business, anything along the lines where it's like real hands-on, labor related, like I would try to work out a contract with
like let's teach you, put these niggas in a little training program.
Yeah.
Put up a little finagle where I'll be like, yo, we hire niggas when they get out or whatever. We gonna whatever gas.
We gonna pay them,
but I just need cheap labor.
Jail rate, and then we'll get them right when they get out.
But I really just need cheap labor.
Facts,
you know what I mean?
And them niggas that sign up, just put a little ankle monitor on them if you worried, man. Get them niggas to work, man.
But yeah, like definitely, trust me, they're not getting exploited. They're loving every minute of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What you mean? Yeah, who knows what they're gonna do with the land? It's big shenanigans though. We gonna see. Pray for LA. Pray for niggas that's losing their shit that's really needed that shit.
It was like on the opposite coast. It was like this. The whole other side of the spectrum was snowing.
It was snowing in Atlanta. I mean, yo,
how was the snow day in Atlanta? How'd that go for you? I heard it was no toilet paper, no food in the grocery stores for 2 days.
Yo, look, fam. If you the type of nigga that needs last minute toilet paper like that, like I don't know, your life is already in shambles. You know like
that's one thing I keep extra. I got a lot of wipes, paws, and it's a lot of toilet paper. We not running low on that. Like it's just mandatory,
bro. Like if you don't got a couple rolls of toilet paper,
but I do buy food every day. I ain't gonna lie, I do buy food every day because it's like real organic food don't last long. Like it's perishable. So I'm not gonna say every day, but every few days I do restock. Because fruits, how long is fruits gonna last?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whole Foods don't last that long. So
yeah, I
can understand certain shit. I mean, you gotta have the basics. You know what I mean? And like you said, it's good to have some shit in the freezer. But
bro, the shit was only the supermarket's only closed for 1 day. You know what I mean? I think 1 or 2 days. If you don't got enough going on in your crib to survive for 2 days without going outside the house.
I seen niggas crying. I was overseas, but I seen niggas crying like, yo, I'm starving. See if I can get an IHOP delivery. Like, it was one of them type of situations.
See, like, if you live that way, like, I can't shed a tear for you, B. Like, you don't have, like, you can't survive what's going on inside your apartment or house for 2 days. Yeah. Like, you not living right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's just where you're at with it.
Yeah, I don't
what
have
I want to know is, I saw a lot of niggas like with skiing, they were snowboarding. Like, where did everybody get this equipment after 1 day? I saw niggas running around Atlanta in snowmobiles. Like,
they already had it in the tuck.
They just had that on a tucky. Like,
yo, I seen a couple niggas. Shout to my nigga Jarrell. My nigga Jarrell went in his crib and put the camera on his whole snow setup. Like, yo, I can't wait for this shit. Like, my son had the whole snow suit, the motherfucking the joints, the skis and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Damn, like niggas really, you know what I'm saying? Niggas
it's a faction
of equipment.
It's a faction of niggas that's really, really into winter sports out here. You know what I'm saying? They got this shit in the crib.
I got the jacket and the boot, but like I said, when niggas fucked me up when I seen niggas skiing and shit, I'm like, niggas just had the skis on standby. Yeah. Like, it wasn't like no spots was open. Like, I don't even know where to get skis in Atlanta. Yeah. You know what I mean? But shout to them. They got to finally put their skis and they snowboards.
A lot of people having a lot of fun. I seen niggas making snowmans with Glocks.
They had the hookah bitch snowman with the fat asses and the laces.
Yeah,
and
type of
and the lashes.
It was really the most ignorant thotty snow day ever.
Nah, absolutely. It was definitely ignorant.
Shout to us.
But shout to Atlanta. Atlanta gonna make something out of nothing every time.
Most creative city out, hands down.
Gotta be. This is the big melting pot of quality ideas. You feel me?
It wasn't, but I feel like it wasn't really like a detrimental snow day. It wasn't one of them just like, oh, it's a disaster.
Nah, it wasn't crazy. Yeah.
I see people outside playing in the snow. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, like that year where fucking the highway was iced up and niggas was stuck on the highway and all that.
Fortunately, I didn't hear about too much black ice situations. Yeah, like the road, I'm back now. It's even though it's a little fake brick out, the roads is clear. It's nothing to worry about.
I didn't like the fact. Was prepared. I will say, they only salted the fucking highway though. Like they didn't have no salt on the streets.
They had no salt on them.
No salt on the local streets. Terrible vibes. Like I'm like, what are we doing out here?
I mean, you know, we keep saying that, but it's like a far out investment. But you just might want to have just like a salt truck just in the tuck. If you got extra money, if anybody got if you like a millionaire, you might just want to look into having that because you would make a lot of money on the once a year snow days.
Facts.
So
that's a big fact. Let's move on. Let's get into the culture, man. Your man AK's out here snitching on LeBron, telling niggas that LeBron's out here clapping cheeks with Drake.
Drake dry snitching in convos with celebrity photographers. It's just all kind of goofy shit going on. And you know, I defend Act a lot. I never been a hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for black people just on their comeuppance, however it comes. You know, he had his own platform. He did it his way. Whether you like it or not, whether you feel like he exploited the Chirac shit. But I got to draw the line somewhere. And the dry snitching on Bron to try to break up that happy black family, it was just really gross. And then just even, you know, Act, he goes the extra mile when it comes to defending Drake. And for him to just put the extra stamp on it, like, yeah, Drake said this, that, and the third, and he had the things for you. It was just uncalled for. It was egregious.
Acting like he just had mad information from Toronto trees.
Yeah, that was it. Was he didn't have to go there? Cause again, like, what beef do LeBron have with Act? Like, Act, you cover music. You know what I'm saying? I know you've kind of blurred the lines and you'll mention some culture shit, but your platform is basically hip hop based. So for you to jump out of pocket and go that hard and try to slander LeBron just because you and Drake are like newfound butt buddies was egregious and was ridiculous. And I'm just disgusted and appalled by it. Even with Drake too. Like, come on. I tell niggas all the time, me and you, we might not see eye to eye. Like, niggas don't see eye to eye all the time on certain things. And you might even argue, take it there. But one thing I'm not doing is I'm not going to OD in public and try to like break up a happy home. And I'm definitely not just gonna just like disparage you when it comes to your family. Like, it's just certain lines I'm not crossing. You know what I mean? And I feel like that was just totally unnecessary. I understand Drake is hurt because LeBron was playing not like us, but I mean, it's always a phone call. You know what I mean?
I will say, I feel like Drake didn't put the shit out. Like, at the end of the day, Drake sent a message to a nigga who would for whatever weird shit they had going on with they weird semi-gay salad stuff. And then the nigga put the DM out. And all Drake mentioned a hypothetical situation, even though it was a little too specific. It was still a hypothetical situation.
As close as Drake and Act seem to be, you don't think that they had a conversation and Act let him know he was gonna go blood and put that out there? Like, you just think that Drake was just totally unaware of that? Because he was basically saying, like, saying it was Toronto Trees was confirming it, but it sounded like it was confirmed from Drake too. The way he was.
I don't think Drake. I know. I feel like Drake, I don't feel like Drake told him to go do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
he told him it happened.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like Drake definitely told Act that he done fucked bitches with LeBron before. I feel like Drake said it to Act maybe, but there's no reason for Act to run out there and do that one. And I honestly, Act be super jumping to Drake defense, but like, we have no proof of an actual Drake and Academics friendship. Like, Drake is not hanging out with this nigga.
Nah, I can't go for that. I can't go for that. Drake Academics has a label. He just signed top 5. Like, I'm sure that was a play from Drake. Like, yo, look out for the homies, get them right.
Drake is not. I'm saying Drake was like uses Academics.
Okay, all right. Well, they still got a close relationship. Whether he's getting used or not.
Is it close? Like, Drake is not hanging out with this nigga.
Yo, if you get a nigga to sign your man, that's close enough, bro. Like, top 5, bro, that nigga has no music motion. That's clearly like, yo, Drake's my man. I'm gonna just put some money behind his niggas.
AK is just a dick eater, bro.
That's a big dickie. To put $5 million behind a nigga, you don't think that's Drake? Million. That's what he said he started signing for. Signing nigga top. I mean, regardless if he did or not, I'm just saying the fact that there was any money put behind that nigga, that was from Drake, bro. That was a big boy Drake. That was a big bro, yo.
There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell Academics gave top 5 $5 million.
Whatever, even if it's not $5 million, fuck the $5 million. Don't ignore the number. The fact that was even a thing to do, like just to say like, yo, I'm signing top 5 for what? You don't got no song out, bro. Like, come on, that's all I'm saying. Like, that's definitely all of that is from Drake. You feel me? Like, come on. Why is a million niggas he could have put some money behind? You gonna put somebody on a nigga that just came home? Like, that has no musical anything?
I mean, even if Drake put the battery behind and AK back, he's still a bozo for jumping out there.
Nah, definitely bozo movements.
Bozo. Like, but I can't respect nothing.
I gotta put Drake on the mantle too, because I can't go for the niggas saying like he didn't have no clue or like no information to think that Act would run his mouth like that. Like, I'm sure there was conversations to be had. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And why even tell Drake? Why even tell Act in the first place? Like, I'm not telling.
I mean, probably one of them niggas that niggas just tell shit to. I mean, I feel like Act been knew this information. I feel like this ain't no shit that Act just found out. I feel like Act been knew this, and probably just got the clearance to talk about it because, you know what I'm saying, niggas feeling a way about LeBron right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, AK definitely, that was some super sucker cornball shit that nigga can't condone. It's in no realm of being a man is that okay. You know what I mean? There's no instance where
It's a bad reflection on Drake, whether he said it or not. However you slice it, it's a nasty reflection on Drake.
it's way worse on academic.
It is way worse on act, and then with Drake too, it's just like nasty L after nasty L because he's still in this ongoing battle with UMG. UMG is basically like basically standing pat, like yo, the fact that you think that we will go out our way to try to slander one of our main money making artists is insane. So they're kind of like at a standstill. It just looks bad on Drake. Like I don't like I wish Drake would have took your advice from the summer and just fell back for like a year. You could have just chill for a year. Like you didn't have to do none of this extra shit. Like if he'd have just chilled for a year, niggas would have almost stand there forgot. Like, all right, not like us was cool, but we'd have been kind of over it. And it wouldn't have been too much more extra shit for Kendrick to speak on. Cause like he's got new ammo because he could talk about the fact that he's suing labels now. Like, now that's the thing. And honestly, like you said, if he'd have just chilled out, like yo, I take the L in silence, not drop no weak records, not even drop the LeBron I'm crying on my shoulder shit, we wouldn't have none of this. And it would have just been like, yeah, we would have still been talking about Drake, but it'd been like, yo, Drake just living his life. You know what I mean? He took the L, and then maybe top of the summer you come back with some new heat. That would have been the play, and it's unfortunate that he didn't have the right people in his camp to give him that smart advice because, especially in hindsight, as we watch it play out, that seems to have been the best strategy.
It's just a nonstop spiral, and it's like a long hissy fit.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro.
Like that's all I'm seeing is like an extended hissy fit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's not a good look. You feel me? And like you dropping lawsuits, come back new lawsuit, and try to retool the lawsuit.
It's like it's more lawsuits, bro.
Shit,
like,
man.
come on, my nigga. We still doing lawsuits.
You
more
looking
lawsuits.
even worse and worse. You look exactly like the person that nigga said you was.
Yeah, you just looking cornier and cornier about a day.
Cornier and cornier. You know what I'm saying?
So
that's all that shit is, B.
It's nasty.
Nasty. It's nothing but it's a lot of nasty spats going on. I really disgust it to even have to touch.
We gotta get into this. We got to.
Harlem is once again divided. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is letting Queens niggas manipulate them mentally and divide them. And now we here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Cameron and Jim Jones are beefing again.
Nasty work.
Off an interview with 50 had with Cameron. You know what I mean? Where 50 basically told Cam how when Jimmy was feeling himself, how he manipulated Jim to go against him.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a chuckle about it.
It was a calm chuckle.
They had a chuckle about it. Jim went on Justin LeBoy show or whatever, and Justin LeBoy talked about it, and Jim said, "Tell them niggas get off my dick,"
and followed it up with the statement, "Tell them niggas leave a little room on my dick for baby girl."
Yikes.
So again, when you lose me is when you go Frank Stan. Like
Frank Stan is insane.
Insane. Like I don't think Cam deserved a Frank Stan, and not even 50 but so much. Like if he had been like something, fuck out of here, like anything, but the dick reference was insane, and it's a super line step that didn't need to be stepped over.
At the end of the day, though, right? At Cam, you had all the time in the world to drop that from the interview. Like it wasn't a live interview with 50.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You could have cut that out.
But
you could have called Jim. Like, yo, Jim, is this how you feel about this? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot you could have did.
But I will say, if it's Cam interviewing 50, niggas want to know, like, obviously niggas want that situation to be addressed. Like, we want to know what happened with the beef.
We could address that situation without making my man look like a clown.
Okay. So you just felt like it could have just... But, yeah, I agree.
Because he made Jim look like a bozo.
However, the whole thing really started because, if you remember, on the radio, Cam was defending Jim. 50 came up. Remember when 50 was like, well, Banks got more money than Jim. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was part of it. It was part of it. Not only defending Jim, but defending the fact that they was on Koch.
Yeah, defending the fact they was on Koch and like making him let it be known like Jim's not pop either. So however you want to slice it, and it was a bozo move for Jim to do that with 50. Like I don't fuck what niggas say.
It was a bozo move, but for you to remind niggas of my bozoism whatever amount of years later. and basically like, yo, yeah, I manipulated Jim and I used Jim against you, da 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 da. Like, if I'm Jim, we remember like that happened, but do I need y'all niggas chuckling, having reminiscent interviews about this shit that's doing millions of views? Like, do I need this in my life for today? You know what I'm saying? I understand why he feel away. Like, no holler, no call. Niggas Cam could have hollered at me and asked me if how I felt about this coming out or anything. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't go dick invite.
Dick invite was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it was worthy of a dick invite.
Dick invite was crazy. Because
it's and like you said, it was just a light chuckle. Like Cam himself didn't say nothing crazy about Jim out his mouth when I watched the interview. It wasn't like he didn't slander Jim.
Dick invite was insane.
Dick invite was crazy. That's all I'm saying. Like he could have just been like, yeah, I don't even want to get into that. Like, yeah, it was some bullshit, but I just felt like the dick invite was crazy. It's almost like you left Cam no choice. You knew 50 was going to respond and get into the, is he an informant or not? And that's been going on for years.
Left Cam no choice. Yeah. Cam went Cam overdid it to the maximum, bro.
Nah, he did leave him no choice. Once you go dick, it's basically like you saying, like, fuck you. You went dick invite on public, bro. Yeah. Like, if he'd have just been, like, say if that had been, he'd have been talking to somebody on the phone, or maybe talking to Joel's and it got leaked and he was like, them niggas stay on my dick. Like, I'd have been like, all right, he was talking to a nigga, he didn't think it was going to come out. But he did it on a public platform and he let Justin LeBoy out of all the people gas him up.
I mean, maybe if Cam would have been like, yo, Jim, when I see you, it's off with your head or something. Like, I don't know. I just feel like the way he went about it, not saying he shouldn't, he just was.
Because Cam, the first thing Cam said was, he was like, I was going to leave it alone until you say, get off your dick. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to respond.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, he had to respond. I get that. But the whole try to discredit the nigga origins, like, you just sat next to this man for 20-something years, like Dipset, Diplomat, Jim, blah, blah, blah. So all of a sudden,
Jim Harlem World.
All of a sudden, you going hard to discredit the nigga origins. Jim, you not from the Bronx. Jim, you from the Bronx. You really a fan, dick eater, woo.
He ain't say dick. He still ain't. Cam ain't say no French thing. He still
ain't basically called him a groupie. He called him a fan and a groupie.
I still think what Jim said is more disrespectful. I think what Jim said supersedes the whole Cam 2-minute rant. Because the Bronx shit, I mean, I've been new about that. Like, I've seen interviews with Hell Rel. I was like, yo, Jim's from my block for real, da-da-da-da. He used to just come over to Harlem, grandma shit, whoop-de-whoop, cool. Like, and even, like, it's just funny. And he dragged the, yo, you from the Bronx shit, but I don't really feel like that was a scathing diss. It's not like
what? That's not scathing for a nigga who like built Dick. This whole.
It's not more scathing than Dick. It's funny scathing. It's funny like cutting your ass, jokey scathing. But it's not like
that was
Dick.
Pretty scathing. None of that shit felt like a joke to me. Like I didn't chuckle. You feel me? Like
I mean, you probably didn't chuckle on some. I don't like seeing black men. I don't like seeing these niggas go at it. But I don't think that. I think the Dick shit is more disrespectful. That's all I'm gonna say. The fan shit was kind of crazy too, because it was like, come on, my nigga, like we're not gonna do that. Like Jim was there from the ground.
Nigga, he violated Jim, bro. The Frank stand is like, all right, that's disrespectful, whatever, but that's like a general disrespectful comment that's whatever. The way he like
you just went off on Jim shit, like he's just old school old head niggas with like the dick shit get niggas like niggas will get shot and then leg behind some shit like that.
All right, but it's still just a general disrespectful term. Like you could say that to anybody. Like the fact he went for Jim.
All right, I see what you're saying. Like, all right, so you felt like because he went deep into specifics on his shit.
You went
like
that's hard worse. Into the nigga origins, bro. You made up with every nigga that put hands on you.
I was just about to say that. Now, that part, when he went into, like, the niggas that put hands on him.
He
named the niggas. It was a couple niggas I didn't even realize, like, like I heard about them in DC shit. I didn't know shots was involved. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he went deep in.
He definitely was like, the Mano shit and now you Lobby Boys, that was crazy. Yeah. I didn't know about the Mano shit either. You know what I mean? So, like you said, to the casual listener, it's like, damn, you putting out a lot of shit.
Bro.
So, I forgot about that.
I was running around with Mason, Bloodshed, and Cardan. We was hot, we was bubbling. You was a fan of niggas. I used your crib to fuck bitches. I never fucked with you. Like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after we just stood next to each other for 20 years, pumping Harlem, Dipset, Diplomat, Harlem. That shit crazy.
That's crazy, but I think the cherry on top is, like you said, when he brought up the niggas putting hands and feet on him.
Yeah.
And the niggas the dish was violating. Like, then he was like, you with the French Montana movie. He was talking about you in the movie. Like, That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was, because that's basically saying, like, yo, you that really pussy, but you only want to get fly with niggas who got love for you, who not going to take it there. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Basically, exactly
that was
what it was.
what it was like.
That was the message of that.
Yeah, I mean, you want to get fly at me knowing that I still got love for you and I ain't going to take it over the top with you. But the niggas that actually.
And to be real, I mean, I'm sure in your lifetime you came across niggas. I know a lot of niggas like that. There's a lot of niggas like that that'll pop real tough with their friends, with the niggas they know is not gonna blow their face off.
Yeah.
But you want to do that with a stranger.
Yeah.
You want to talk greasy to a stranger, knowing where it could go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with a nigga that got love for you, you'll talk greasy, knowing that he not gonna take it there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you know the limit, so you know you could just get away with murder. Yeah. That's true.
There's
That's
a lot of niggas like that out here.
And yeah, that's nasty work.
It's nasty for sure.
Like, yo, you gonna talk Nas, get off my dick. I never touch you, but the niggas that took your chain, doing all this nasty work, it was never that. Now y'all hanging out. You taking pictures with True Life, you back with French, all of that good shit.
I mean, at the end, True Life was part of his backing though. True Life niggas is part of his toughness, part of his entourage shit.
Oh, he down with it. They that close now? I didn't realize.
I mean, before he was beefing with him, he was cool with him.
Oh, and then they was cool. Then they went to beef. Then he started really disrespecting him. Oh yeah, you absolutely right. Yeah, you absolutely right.
Oh, he used the blood niggas and True Life niggas for his back for the tough shit.
When did it go left? Like 06 when he started beefing with Hove type shit.
I can't remember all that shit.
But yeah. They was cool. I forgot about that. Then it just the disrespect got crazy. I tell True Life did a meet and greet with his chain one time. It's like it got ridiculous.
True Life was real disrespectful.
He was real disrespectful.
In his first run, like before he did the bid.
Yes. I remember he did the video. He was eating cereal on his block with champagne outside of Wagner. Yo, them niggas was wild. It was a lot of pressure. It was a lot of pressure on dips to them niggas.
True Life was one of the livest Spanish niggas that ever did it. I ain't going front.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Because it's funny too, because I've been on Twitter ever since the shit been going out. Like niggas been posting like, oh, this is the True Life shit. Like niggas is posting like old footage. Like, well, this is some of the shit Cam was talking about. I'm like, oh damn, True Life was violent back then.
Yeah.
Like, I remember him violating, but like it was definitely super violent. But yeah, that part was nasty work. And again, I'm not excusing it. Cam might have went over the line, but I always say, like, once you went to dick, it's just like you leaving. There's no one where it's going to go.
Honestly, though, at this point, I don't even want to see a makeup. Like, I don't want to see y'all niggas get back cool. Like, y'all niggas doing too much. Like, this is too much now.
The Locks would never do no shit like that. The Locks would never. Jadakiss saying,
and I don't want to see no more beef squash. Like, at this point, stay staticky. B.
Stay just be staticky.
Be staticky, my nigga. Cause like at some point, like if y'all squash it again, y'all both pussy. I'm tired of it. Like, no more squashing, bro. Y'all niggas saying shit that's too left. No more squashing, bro.
You can't really squash it now, like you said.
Y'all niggas is 50 plus still violating each other now. There's no more squashing.
Jim, you went Dick and Cam, like you said, just let everything. Niggas said the niggas chase you to the beach in your sandals.
You was in the ocean.
You was in the ocean. It's crazy. Come on, B. Like, it's like, yeah. Cam done went over the line. Like, Cam's done dropped too much bombshells about you. It's nasty work. It's no coming back.
It's no coming back.
I'm not saying they should shoot at each other, but
keep it staticky. I don't want to see Farrakhan. I don't want to see y'all niggas hug it out. I don't want to see a return track. I don't want to see a tour. I don't want to see nothing. I want it to stay staticky.
And like you say, y'all niggas is 50. So like, if this is how y'all feel, like just leave it at that.
Y'all niggas is 50 plus. I don't want to see no more hug and makeup, bro. Fuck that. Keep it staticky, B. You know what I mean?
Joel's just in the cut, like, damn.
Joel's just trying to keep his teeth together, man.
Yeah. I think Joel's going to keep it calm, like, because he's trying to get his
Joel's trying to get paid, bro.
Yeah, he's just trying to get paid. Like, y'all niggas is fucking up any chance of reunion tour money we was going to get.
That's dead.
You know what I mean?
That's what it is.
This is unfortunate, though, but we're going to listen to Immunity. Think of better days.
Think of better days. Word.
You know what I mean?
Moving on from them old niggas beefing. More old niggas getting exposed. Rocco's bald.
I figured he was bald, but I didn't figure his head shape pose was that ridiculous. Like, he got a real almond head face ass nigga.
Yo, cone head face. Yo, for you to...
He got the Ninja Turtle shit.
For you to go shave bald, for you to keep the side of your shit super brisk and always in a hat, and to fool niggas into thinking you had a full head of hair is really insane, diabolical work, B.
And that's why I'm like, why he didn't just go full ball for all that? Like he tried to go like
he tried to keep the edges, the side of his shit, to keep the facade going.
Like that was ridiculous.
He's
like,
out of pocket.
And I had to really think like I've never seen this nigga without a hat on ever in history. Like his shit is nasty work. So yeah, that was the nastiest mugshot of the year by far. By far.
Yeah, it just started. I don't know if that one could get beat though.
Nah.
Like it was him and Joe Budden. Joe Budden shit look crazy too. Did we talk about naked Joe Budden? Did we ever address that?
Kinda, but not really.
Because what is going on? Like he's trying to blame sleepwalking. Like, bro, you know you on big drugs. You back on that shit again, man.
What's up with niggas butt naked, like just being out in public? God bless the dead. You heard about the one nigga pulled up to the drive-thru beating off with his pants off.
Oh yeah, he's a sick
and
pervert.
Then he killed himself.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. Like,
let me ask you this: do you blame the employee for trying to go viral and posting the video? Does she take any blame for that, or you don't care?
Nah, I think that's something they do. They will just record the niggas pulling up. How the fuck she know that the nigga didn't have pants on?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
she didn't know homie ain't had pants on.
I think he might have pulled back up, like he might have been there and double back. Then I was like, "Yo, this nigga again."
Bro, like, because at first she was talking to him normal, like, "Hey, what's your order?" And I was like, "Whoa, son, you gotta get out of here." Like, you know what I mean?
So do you think they just got the cameras on a apron or something, or they just pulling? I've never seen a drive-through nigga pull up with the phone out.
I think that particular spot, that's like a viral spot. Like that's a spot where the joints be having, like they having their titties out, of the bikinis out, they serving the shit in the morning, like. You know what I'm saying? The niggas be lined up. So I guess they record shit to go viral, whatever. So she wasn't expecting the nigga to pull up on some sexual predator shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, look, man, if you want to be a creep freak ass nigga and beat off on the drive-through employees, you gotta take what come with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you might get caught. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't go off yourself.
You have to off yourself. It was a nasty look. But you could have recovered.
But you could have recovered. Look, man, if you a freaky pervert ass, creepy ass nigga, you just gonna have to wear that if you get caught, bro. Don't go off yourself. Like, that's some sucker shit.
Yo, listen, I want everybody to take rich advice as far as if some goofy shit happen, and that advice would be like, if you take a nasty L, just go dark. Go 0 dark 30. Just go 0 dark 30. Like that nigga, like. It was nasty, and you know what I mean? It would have followed you for a while, but he could have just went 0 dark 60, 2-3 months, and he'd have just went back to regular scheduled program. Maybe wifey would have left. Maybe. It's a nasty. The consequences are dire, but they don't mean that you have to take your life.
Because nobody really knew who you was until you killed yourself. Exactly. Nobody really put 2 and 2 together. I didn't know who the fuck. His face ain't look familiar.
Exactly.
And then he bodied himself. Then it's like, well, now it's a thing.
Now it's a thing. Now you're known as a nigga who beat off and bodied himself.
It's even worse. Now you're a sexual deviant freak pervert, couple beat off nigga that killed yourself. You just made it 30 times worse.
B. You could have just, it is like, yo, you know what, this nigga's mad horny, whatever.
We'd have forgot about you in a week.
Definitely would have forgot about you in a week. I mean, maybe your close friends might have still brought it up here and there, but you just had to eat that. You'd had to wear that one.
You feel me?
But you still would have had your wife and kids. They still would have had their father. Your wife would have still had a husband.
Yeah, but now you killed yourself. You just an ultra
Now you just deleted yourself for no reason. Unfortunate.
Fucking creep. You want to get into the drip?
Yeah, let's get into it. Listen up. If you're not aware, now you are aware. Every week we do the drip report here at We're All Set. We let you know what we wearing, what we got going on. It's cold. It's winter. I got my good Godspeed thermal on. You know, I always like to promote black-owned brands. My man Rich got his sweats on too. The Rails we was expecting him to be here for the first half of the segment because we wanted to show y'all some new pieces he got on. But my man Bro got on some good sweats, sturdy joints. I don't know if he's going to stand up and let you see him, but
I don't feel like standing
he don't feel like standing up, but they fire. I'm also going to blame Rich, too, because I got
on his hoodie, it's denim tears. It's some black shit, too.
That's fire. That's denim tears?
Yeah.
Yo, you know that you don't have to get the wreath. I keep telling we told y'all before, denim tears has other things besides the wreath. Like, that's a fire hoodie. I didn't know who it was, and it's denim tears. You niggas know you love your label. You know you niggas is label whores. So understand that you don't have to go wreath. And honestly, I think the wreath is done for the year. I don't want to see the wreath anymore.
They're coming out with more wreath.
They give me because
they got
niggas
they got the leather puffer wreath. They got all type of different wreath for you.
I like that though. You know what I mean? Shout out to that hoodie. I like that. You know what I mean? Black people artwork, sturdy. Didn't know it was denim till he told me. And Yeah, we promoting all black brands on World Set. But yeah, that shit, your drip report. We got another half to get with you. Playoffs is ongoing. NFL playoffs is going on.
Or
We
big
got
shit
other
going on. Maybe prime the Cowboys.
maybe prime the
You don't
Cowboys. We
know.
shall see.
Holla.
Hello, holla.
All right. We back. We back. You already know. Second half. We kick off every second half with elite scumbaggery. If you don't know what that is, that's when somebody does some scumbag shit in elite fashion. So we gotta shout them out. This week's elite scumbag is none other than Lil Baby Wham. You know what I'm saying? He ran out here. They just put out a media joint. Him and the holding company said they sold $30 million worth of Wham in 15 days. Cat. But I respect the attempt at shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, man. Tell niggas we made a whole lot of breach and make niggas come buy this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the new way.
Yeah, that's the new way. I mean, if you don't think it's cap, the streets already shouted it out as cap. They went inside. They seen the screenshot they were using from Shopify. Shopify shit don't even look like that no more. Definitely edited photo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them though. Shenanigans is the way. Sometimes you gotta let niggas think your shit is already lit for them to come shop with you. This is how this should be. I would like to say though, um, I do want to switch up. I do want to change up my prior joints from last episode when I said Lil Baby album like a 6.5, 7. I gotta stand up. It's growing on me. I've not taken that joint out of rotation since I put it in rotation. The joint's a strong 8, maybe even 8.5. That joint is riding. I ain't gonna lie. Like since I sat with it, had more time with it, it's a lot of like, yo, that shit grows on you. There's some heat on there, B. And it's really more. It's moving through the streets. Like 9 times, like you hit. It's coming out of a lot of whips, especially down here. You know what I mean? It's coming out of a lot of whips. Like Lil Baby.
When I was in Miami, I told you, so I met somebody in Miami. She was a little young. She like 24, 25, and she was like, I never heard of Dipset. But when the first thing she put on was Baby. You know what I mean? Like
The new album or
shit,
some old shit?
The new shit.
Yeah, like that shit riding. Like I ain't going front. Like I mean, Dufo Wins going crazy. He got a couple drinks in there. Fuck You Twice going crazy in the streets right now. So yeah, shout out to Lil Baby on that one.
And he if I don't know if you saw, he had commented on Castanet had gave him the same rating that you gave him. It was like a 6.5 out of 10, and he was just basically like, the younger niggas might not really appreciate it because they wasn't outside. They might not can relate. So for you saying it grew on you, I'm thinking that it must have been some verses or some subject matter that started that you felt was a little bit more relatable.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
you could
that
touched your soul. Pause a little bit more.
The verses, the verses, the subject matter, and like, you know, when you first throw some shit on, you just want everything to just jump out at you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like the slower songs and things like that, where it's like when you first listen to an album, you might not really feel as much. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a little while. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta always go back at least 2 run throughs to really feel it.
Yeah, so I've been riding with it for about a week or 2 now, and especially that shit with Raw Wave and Rollo, like that shit's super hard, like you know what I'm saying. But it's not something that's really gonna stand out to you the first 1 or 2 times you listen to it. But after hearing that shit, I'm like, nah, that shit's actually really really fire. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of music, I gotta just before we even get into the next topic, Boldy just dropped this morning. Murder during drug trafficking.
That nigga's doing a lot of dropping. He got some shit to prove, don't he?
Yeah, he do. And I was listening to it on the way here, and the shit
he
is
dropped
fire.
On a Thursday?
Yeah, just random Thursday morning, like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know if, like you said, if he dropping to get out of a contract or he just putting the music out.
I think Boldy independent.
Yeah, you're right. I thought maybe he might have had something with Griselda, but I think he is independent for the most part.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's heat. Like, he's one of the niggas, I like his beat picking pause, so I want to throw that out there. Murder
and the
joint.
thing with Boldy too, like he been dropping, it should probably just be mad short.
They do.
Should be like 20 minutes.
This shit 13 songs. That's like long for Boldy.
That's super long. Pause.
You know what I mean? Pause. Yeah, ridiculous.
Whoa.
But yeah, murder during drug traffic. But yeah, let's stay on the music top. We got to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the hottest new rapper out right now.
G3.
G3,
Jello.
a.k.a. Jello. And we got to also, again, signify and highlight LeVar Ball going 3 for 3. Yeah. Like we always thought he would.
The best father ever.
Best father ever. Best dad to do it. Yeah, I mean, Lonzo back lit, Mello doing his 1-2 step, he on commercials, and Jello just got signed to Def Jam. They gave him a label deal on top of whatever else. So again, I don't know how much of that is cap, But what's being reported is he got a label deal and like he gets to keep all his publishing and his masters and like $3 million advance.
I mean, you know that. I mean, it's a lie. I mean, at the most, he probably got a single deal. Well, fuck it though.
Fuck it. Man. The fact that he even listen, G3 Tweaker. If you have it, Swerve on the Corner. Whoa, that shit is number 28 on Billboard. Like it's charted.
Song's fire.
And he's on his way to selling 112,000 units just off of that song alone.
Song is fire, man.
So
flat out,
he found his niche. Again, LeVar Dad of the Year. And I heard the snippet from the other song. He sounded like he might go 2 for 2. Don't let him go 2 for 2.
Look, man,
yeah, like, it's just crazy.
Some people were saying like, yo, he shouldn't even drop another song to Ride Into the Sunset with Tweaker. I'm like, yo, that nigga's bugging, bro. He got more heat for you.
He got more heat for you. Let me ask you this. Does this speak to the current state of rap? Yeah. Just the fact that
yes,
okay,
yes, for sure.
I just saw Alchemist. They asked him, well, what would you do if you were deaf? And he said, I'd probably be a A&R for Def Jam. Like real shit.
Look, one thing I know, like from people, even people I know that worked in the industry and whatnot, like they don't like A&R is not a real thing anymore. Like they don't like go for like listen to talent and all that shit. Like if your shit is doing, they just looking at computer screens. Like if your shit is doing this, goes over this much fucking views and engagement in this amount of time period, you're all of a sudden on the label's radar.
On the radar. That's on the radar.
Like, it's no more like what is his ability to be a star, no artist development, it's no none of that shit be like.
But yeah, back to Jello. Signed the deal. He got added to the next Rolling Loud lineup. Shit's lit. Play if you want. You know what I mean? I'm really happy for them.
I want to see him perform. I would like, let's see him perform.
Where's him perform this shit, B? I want to see him. Bro. I want to, like, because I don't think he even thought the shit was going to take off like that.
Nah, there's no way he thought this was going to.
So it's like a lot. Like, I'll be going back checking his page and, like, he not even, like, promoting the shit like that. Like,
it's only so much, like, even if you got bread or whatever, and like you put the promo out there, you paid this channel or whatever, it's only so far it's really gonna go without people fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I know there's no way he thought that this was gonna do this. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, at all. Cause he barely be promoting this shit. But like you said, it's so organic and it done took off. I done seen it on NFL pages, DoorDash pages, all types of niggas promoting. I could definitely see that being like one of those soundtrack songs, you know what I mean, in a rom-com or some light comedy shit.
It's going to be out here, you know what I mean?
So he could definitely now, I wouldn't, like you said, I wouldn't go one song right off in the future, but if he got the paperwork right, I'm sure that's a $2, $3, $4, $5 million song easy. Yeah. He can eat off that shit. You know what I mean? If we just talking about placements and commercials and movies and things of that nature.
I mean, it's life-changing bread off that one song.
Yes,
for sure.
yes. I remember I was watching a documentary with Sir Mix-a-Lot. He said I'll be do 1.5 on Baby Got Back every year since it dropped.
Yeah, that's a staple hip hop song.
Like every year since it dropped. Like he was like, I had all my publishing out, all the masters to that song. That should do a 1.5 every year, just in terms of all the ads and things. So
that's crazy.
I'm sure as long as he got his paperwork right, he should be He should be Sitchy. And LeVar did his job. His job is done. He did what he was supposed to do.
LeVar's the greatest dad that ever dad. Yeah, like, there's nobody fucking with LeVar at dadding. You know what I mean? Like, he's really undefeated dad, bro. Like, really one of the greatest niggas I ever seen. Cause it's like he really like got on the sandbox and just screamed his way into his kids being relevant, and then they were actually nice.
And they were nice. Like it wasn't like they were bust. Like they all ended up flourishing.
Yeah,
in their own way.
You really can't beat it. I ain't gonna front.
If you're a LeVar hater, you just a hater of life and a hater of greatness.
I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna say if you don't like LeVar, like you might just be racist.
Yeah, you racist.
Just hate niggas.
You hate niggas. Yeah, if you don't like LeVar, you just racist. I'm going for it.
At this point, you know what I'm saying? The fuck? Yeah. How could you not love him?
It's like a litmus test. Like I could tell, like niggas that don't like Dion, Coach Prime,
Colorado, it's another father of the year.
Yeah, I mean,
candidate.
If you just hate on Angel Reese for no reason.
Yeah,
like, I'm just assuming you don't like
my man, Coach. Like, are we standing up? My man, Coach Prime is up there. Best dad, one of the best dads that ever dadded.
He him and LeVar, they on the Mount Rushmore.
They up there. Prime's son about to go first round. Got another son that's about to go get drafted somewhere.
He gonna get somewhere. And listen, speaking of Prime, he in the news again. Jerry said he'd be enamored to have him as his head coach. Coach Prime said he would definitely consider taking that opportunity. Now, I don't know if that would be the right play for Dion in the long term. Maybe short term bread, you could get more. But like when you coaching in the NFL, after that first 2-3 years in that contract, it can get dark. And then now you're in the NFL shuffle. Whereas with Colorado was Coach Prime. Like, you can build that program into your likeness almost. Like, he has full autonomy of the program, total control, recruit how you want, get the players you want. Like, he can really, really build something special. Now, with the Cowboys, you still got to deal with Jerry Jones meddling. Jerry Jones is such a meddler and such a hater if the attention's not on him that he won 2 Super Bowls with Jimmy Johnson and fired him. Like, niggas forget that.
That's the 90s, though.
I'm just saying, what's changed?
You think Jerry Jones is the same person he was 30 years ago?
Yeah, I do.
That's crazy.
I do.
There's no way he's the same person he was 30 years ago.
Why not?
I feel like he's grown.
So grown to what?
What do you mean? I feel like he's not really worried about sharing the spotlight anymore.
He is.
If he has a winning team, that's all he cares about. I don't think he really cares about sharing the spotlight anymore. That was 30 years ago.
Bro, you don't listen. You're not a real Cowboys nigga, B. It sound good, but I think he is worried about sharing the spotlight. I don't think he's going to give up general manager duties. He's going to have to give up total control to Prime. I don't see him doing that.
Wow, Prime is not no fucking general manager.
Huh?
Prime is not no fucking general manager.
Yeah, but
go out there and coach, Prime.
Oh, shit. Yeah, but Coach Prime might want somebody else in place, but he don't like the moves that Jerry's making, bro.
Coach Prime is not a nigga that's gonna sit here and tell Jerry what to do. He's gonna get his check and tell his players what to do. He's not gonna be worried about what Jerry's doing. You know
that's the problem.
He's gonna tell Jerry like, yo, I need this kind of player, I need that kind of player for my scheme or whatever, and he's gonna go coach him. I don't see Prime really trying to wrestle control from Jerry. Like I don't think Prime would do that. Prime got wild respect for Jerry.
I don't know. I think them niggas, there's 2 egos that might end up clashing.
And I don't think, contrary to what niggas feel, I don't think Jerry Jones is a bad GM. Jerry Jones draft talented niggas every year. Jerry Jones draft talent. All the highest paid players on the Cowboys is niggas he drafted. It's not like he in free agency just throwing money for 32-year-old niggas.
He'll draft some shit good, but he refused to ever pick up on niggas in free agency. We could have had Derrick Henry. He refused.
Yeah, that was a terrible move.
That was ridiculous.
But Rico Dowdle is not bad. Like we seen at the end of the season, Rico Dowdle kind of sturdy.
We'll see next season how that plays out. You know what I mean? He came on strong by week 11 finally. Yeah. Like, but it's not get crazy.
At the end of the day, I don't like. Jerry Jones is a better GM than Bill Belichick was. Bill Belichick ain't have a first round pick go make it to the Pro Bowl in like 10 years, some dumb shit. Jerry Jones drafted niggas as stars.
I mean, yeah, with that Bill Belichick was lucky to have the best quarterback of all time also on his team, so that covers up a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. Again, I just think right now he got a better situation in Colorado because I feel like
look. I mean, that's how you feel. I think if I'm Prime, cut and run.
Fuck it.
Yo, look. You can say, yo, he will have full autonomy at Colorado. That's a fact. But you also got there on the coattails of your son being a top 10 pick. You know what I'm saying? A Heisman winning dual threat nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you got coming in after these niggas?
Yeah.
Who, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who he got coming in. I don't know how good his recruiting get. I don't know what's going on over there. It's a lot of uncertainty. I can bubble off what happened here, run to the NFL, catch a check, ball for a minute, and even if I flame out, I could always go back to college.
I see. That's what I was just going to ask you. Like, so you said, is the Colorado door, is the college door going to be opening? Because again, in the short term, it might be more bread. In the long term, I feel like the college is a better thing. And then it's like, what's the Cowboys' outlook? Like, what are we going to be, 500 again next season at best?
You got all pro niggas. You got
the same niggas we had last year. What are you talking about? We don't have no cap space.
You just went 500 with a backup quarterback.
And he was playing, my nigga. Niggas was saying he was playing better than Dak last year. Even without that, with Dak, we was losing. So what you saying we just gonna run it back with the same roster? There's no improvements, bro. You saying like, what are we talking about?
Another year of draft picks.
My nigga, because of the way we finished, we not getting a good draft pick.
What do you mean?
They not getting
y'all didn't make the playoffs. A middle of the road first round pick is not good enough to change. Yes,
no,
it will.
Not, bro.
Bro, it all depends on who you draft. It all depends on who you draft.
There's nobody in this draft. Middle of the road pick is not changing no life.
How do you know that? You don't know until the season happens, bro. Niggas get picked in the middle of the first round that change the direction of franchises all the time, bro. You got another year of draft picks. You got Coach Prime coaching them up. You got free agency. They can
We
definitely
don't have
end up.
no money for free. We keep seeing free agency. We don't have no money to give nobody in free agency. We still have to pay Micahs. Certain niggas haven't even got paid yet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, there's not going to be no cap space to pick up nobody good. If you get lucky in the draft, there's nobody in this year's draft that's changing life. It's like a 10% chance, maybe. Who's going to change life on what end? We still got the same Dak Prescott. We seen his ceiling. We got CD and we got Micah. That same niggas we just had.
Bro, enough to go 500, man. With Coach Prime coaching them up, they could easily be 10-6, B. They could easily 10-7, 11-6. You know what I'm saying? Like Coach
Mike
Prime,
McCarthy could have did that. He was in 12-4
did
3
it,
years
though.
in a
He's
row.
fucking Mike McCarthy.
He went 12-4 3 years. This was his worst season.
Do
He
you
had
think,
three
do you
12-win
think Coach
seasons
Prime
in
is
a
a better
row.
coach than Mike McCarthy? Yes or
No,
no,
not yet. Not in the NFL.
disrespectful.
Mike McCarthy has a ring. Don't be disrespectful. Don't disrespect
Mike
3
McCarthy
years,
rings
12.
from 30 years ago.
It's 10 years, bro. He won 12 games 3 years in a row, bro. That's not nothing to just poo-poo at.
Well, they already lost Mike McCarthy. It's
Yeah,
over.
I mean that's over. But I'm just saying, like, he wasn't a dirt coach. And the fact that I like how you brought up the fact that they finished strong, the fact that they knew the season was over and Mike McCarthy was still able to galvanize them niggas and for them to go out and compete in them last few games. That was good on the coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna just shit on Mike.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
I think Coach Prime's a better coach than him. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
In the NFL, it remains to be seen. Like, it sounds good.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
if I'm Prime, if I got the opportunity to be the Dallas Cowboys head coach, I'm taking it.
you taking that?
'Cause
I'm
it's
not
the
mad
Dallas
at that.
Cowboys.
I'm not
it's
like
the fucking Dallas Cowboys.
I'm not mad at
head
that.
coach of Dallas Cowboys. I was 3 years ago. I was at Jackson State. I was at a HBCU. I was the HBCU
So he's
head coach
basically-
3
so
years ago, and now I'm at the head coach of the fucking Cowboys.
And then also too, with that, it's like you basically punting on. You're not coaching Shador because the Cowboys ain't gonna be able to draft him. You know what I mean? So like that dream is over with. Maybe
we'll
somewhere
figure
down
out a
the
way
line.
to get Shador down the line.
So
you know what I mean?
shit after year 5 and shit.
Yeah, we'll figure out
trade.
a way to get Shador later, bro. But right now, I'm the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. What are we talking about?
I mean,
That's heavy.
it's heavy.
You
I
just
was
HBCU coach 3 years ago.
yeah. I just feel like
You can always go back to college, bro. Look at Nick Saban. Nick Saban was the biggest shit you ever seen at LSU. Went to coach the Dolphins, was trash, got kicked out the NFL, went right back to Alabama, made a dynasty, or greatest college coach ever.
Yeah.
You can always go back to college.
I mean, yeah, he's got enough cash here we could go back, but it's just like I just want him to complete the mission with Colorado, at least make the playoffs.
Complete the mission. Now we got some type of caring about fucking Colorado. We care
Yeah.
about Boulder, fucking Colorado. We care about that. Like, for real? You want them to complete the mission in
Yeah.
Colorado?
Why not? At least make a bowl game. Let them know, like, yo.
They just made a bowl game.
No, I mean, make the college football
like the
playoffs.
real joint?
Yeah, make the real joint.
We gonna see, man. If I'm prime, this is prime time to get the fuck up out of there, man. You prove you a good coach. You got the D1 success. You got your niggas the Heisman Trophy. If now's the time to get out of there, yeah?
I mean, if he's not gonna be any hotter than he is right now.
That's what I'm saying. Now's the time. Hit it while it's hot. Straight to the Cowboys is up. Playoff time, man. NFL. Let's talk about it real fast, man.
I don't even know, man. I've been thinking about the game of the week, man. Bills Ravens all day, man. For the last few days, it's a fucking race war. It's Black America's pride is on the fucking line. I do not need like yo. If the Bills lose, it's gonna be like the KKK niggas gonna be out in droves. It's gonna be disgusting for Lamar. They gonna kill him. They gonna tell him he can't get it done. I just need Lamar to get it done. It's gonna be snowy. It's gonna be brick. That means I need y'all niggas to run the fucking ball. Don't get cute, please. Yeah, Ravens favored by 1.5 points, but who knows how that's gonna end up by the time the game starts, depending on the weather and things. I like the Ravens, but I am nervous about that game. I will say that. You want to add on into that? Any commentary to that? To the Ravens Bills?
This is the year. Ravens get them done. Ravens get them out of here, man.
Please get them.
Ravens get them out of here. I think the Ravens I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say the Ravens show dominance. I think the Ravens dominate them niggas physically, no homo, and get a clear dub, like a clear dub. I'm saying clear dub, like not even like not nervous. I'm saying clear dub. I think L. Jack is at a level mentally that he's never been before. You know what I'm saying? I think Derrick Henry got him a different type of confidence in his chest. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you can lean on me.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
you
here, my
feel
nigga.
me? And then the defense is
They getting better.
mega sturdy.
They be getting sturdier.
Like with Kyle Hamilton in the back, you know what I mean? Like they fully
Roquan
healthy.
still out there.
You know what I mean? I think I see him doing something. Like at the end of the day, Josh Allen doesn't scare the Ravens defense. They play against Lamar in practice every week, every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's one. I think having Lamar to practice against every day, it makes them have no fear in Josh Allen. And I think Josh Allen, the lack of the ability of his weapons start to come out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Shakir Stewart and Keon Coleman are championship receivers, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, the shit got to rear its ugly head, bro.
Even with no Zay Flowers, you still like it?
Yeah. Fuck it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like I don't think the Bills' secondary is all that amazing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Bo Nick's receivers was ass. I don't think Bills' secondary is that amazing. And I don't know, man. I just think a couple 25, 28 steady doses of Derrick Henry, along with some Lamar zone reads and some freaky fly shit. You know what I mean? A lot of Mark Andrews. I don't know. I just feel like the Ravens come out and dominate them niggas, dominate the line of scrimmage, and come out and dominate that shit. Be 10-point win. Fuck it, I'm calling it.
I got the Chiefs and I got the Lions on upset alert. I just want to throw that out there. I must tell you that I'm more so confident in the Commanders beating the Lions than I am in the Texans beating the Chiefs because Patrick Mahomes is still out there. Now, I'm only saying that because I feel like they chilled last week because they didn't play nobody. You know what I'm saying? They rested their starters against the Bengals or whoever they played so the Bengals
They ain't played in 2 weeks for real.
Yeah, they ain't played in 2 weeks for real. So, like, and the Texans, again, I feel like they might have got a little mojo in that last one because everybody was dick riding Justin Herbert. And we got to talk about Justin Herbert, too. Before we even look forward, we need to talk about Justin Herbert. But yeah, I think the Texans might be on one. I think they might could catch the Chiefs sleeping because they haven't played in like damn near going on 3 weeks. Rust is a factor. And the Lions, I don't believe them niggas, B. Like, I really don't. They got a lot of injuries. I think is Gibbs coming back? Sonic Knuckles, are they going to be at full strength or are they still going?
Montgomery.
Yeah, Montgomery, I mean. Is Montgomery back?
They got him questionable. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. See, that's the thing. I just feel like right now, McDaniels, they got them niggas believing. And I think Jaden Daniels is a better quarterback than Jared Goff already. I'm ready to go there and say that. Like, I just never liked Jared Goff. I don't believe in his intangibles. Same thing how I felt about Sam Darnold, who he showed who he was on Monday, cost himself about $80 million in the process of taking that nasty L. But I just feel like the Commanders might got something right there with him, and I feel like he's electric, and I feel like he got what it takes to go beat the Lions. Like, I'm not convinced. I do think that the Eagles are going to get it done against the Rams. I just feel like they just got an overall better team. I'm sick of the Jalen Hurts disrespect. I don't even like the Eagles, but for a nigga that just wins a lot, he gets talked about. They talk about him how they should be talking about trash-ass Justin Herbert for throwing 4 picks, who's the most overrated quarterback in the last 10 years. And we've agreed is a blonde-haired, strong-arm Andy Dalton until further notice. I think that Matthew Stafford is great, but I just don't feel like it's just enough to get past the Eagles. They're just talented in so many areas. They could beat you any which way. And I feel like Jalen Hurts is a winner. He makes the plays when it needs to be made. I don't like the discourse around him because he's only throwing for 130, 40 yards because he still won the game. Like, if they was losing, then we could have a conversation. But them niggas are still winning. He not costing them niggas the games. He played well in the Super Bowl. I need to put some respect on his name. Like, Joe Burrow gets super revered for his Super Bowl run where he really got carried. He only threw 4 touchdowns in that playoff run. I don't know if niggas realize that.
Defense
carried him, B. He was nasty work. He was sus. You know what I mean? Like, Jalen Hurts was one nasty pass interference away from being a Super Bowl champion. So let's be clear on that and put some respect on his name. And I like the Eagles over the Rams in a close one, though, because I still believe in Matty Staff. But I got the Lions on upset alert, and I got the Texans to upset the Chiefs.
All I'm gonna say that was great insight, my brother. All I'm gonna say is my parlay will be.
Are you going all black quarterbacks? Are you gonna go all black parlay?
Nah.
Are you gonna go all black?
I'm not going racist parlay.
All right.
But my parlay will be Chiefs, Lions.
Hold on for the betters. Don't just say. Are you saying money?
No, wait. I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna get real specific. I got this. I got you, bro.
For
Look,
the betters.
my parlay is gonna be Chiefs, Lions, Eagles, Ravens, all money line joints. Straight money line. I'm not playing with the spread at all this week. I'm going straight money line down the road.
Chiefs, Lions, Eagles, Ravens money line. All right.
This is my money line. This is my parlay. You know what I mean? This is what I'm throwing in. The amount of breach I'm throwing in, that's personal. But that's going to be my parlay. I swear to you, I'm not going to switch it up. You know what I mean? That's what I'm locking with. That's what we locked in. That's what we doing. Let's end this joint, B.
Let's do it. Let's start it. I'm going to start it off. If y'all don't know, now you know. At the end of every episode, we do what's called the We're All Set segment. We let you know what we all set on, what we not feeling, what we want to come to an end. And I'm going to start it this week by letting y'all know I'm all set on two people, Chase Daniels and Dan Orlovsky. They're two NFL analysts that are on ESPN and FS1 respectively. They got on TV and basically lambasted Jalen Hurts for winning and only throwing for 130 yards, all the while doubling down on their quote-unquote stock of Justin Herbert and saying they still believe in him, even though he's been absolutely disastrous in his last 3 playoff games, including the last one where he threw for 4 interceptions. Until further notice, he's Jeff George with a cannon. He's a blonde-haired Andy Dalton who's 6'5", and that's being generous. Jeff George
had a cannon. Jeff George was nice, low-key.
Let's not get ridiculous. I mean, he was all right. He was all right.
Yeah.
But, like...
Jeff George better than Justin Herbert.
Oh, shit.
What?
Is that where you at?
Yeah.
All right. You know who was a good comp you brought up? Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
He's Jay Cutler, till further notice. And Jay Cutler got to an AFC chip. Oh, what was it when he played for the Bears? I know he went to a championship game.
He did something.
He did something. Justin Herbert hasn't done that. He gave up a nasty 27-point lead to the Trevor Lawrence nasty work Jags, and we found out Trevor Lawrence is not really like that. And he showed his ass again, along with Sam Darnold. People was telling me Sam Darnold should be in MVP talks. Absolutely disgusting, egregious conversation and dialogue around his season. He cost himself $80 million. And Chase Daniels and Dan Orlovsky, y'all have to stop dick riding Justin Herbert. He hasn't shown anything. I don't know why he gets a pass on why, like, he hasn't had any playoff success. He's in year 7. Like, enough is enough. Same with Darnold. Like, them niggas they're not rookies anymore. They're not young. They're on their second contract, second and third. Darnold's on, his 4th team. Like, we know he is who we thought he was. He's Sam Darnold, and he sees ghosts when you really need him. Yeah. And Justin Herbert, he might have the tools, he might have the looks, but he doesn't have the intangibles, and it doesn't show up when you need him. I don't give a fuck if you want to say, like, 2 picks weren't his fault, but that's still another 2 picks he threw for a total of 4. It's nasty. I don't like, however you slice it, it's nasty. I'm good on Justin Herbert. And I don't want to hear him in top 5 talks ever again.
I want to say, too, about Chase Daniels and Dan Orlovsky, they were both absolutely garbage as players.
Yeah.
They were totally trash quarterbacks. So for them to be out here spewing and talking about who's this and what, like, y'all niggas was garbage.
Garbage.
Terrible. Me, I'm all set on Cameron.
Damn.
I don't like the way, I really just don't like the way he's been talking to niggas since he got his is what it is check. Like, it's just been like a lot of flagrant disrespected niggas. Like, he's like taking shit too far. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, dial it back half a notch, B. You know what I mean? I get it, the bag is increased, you feeling yourself, and you know what I mean, everything, but like, dial it back, my nigga. Like, niggas is 50 plus, like, I don't want to say act your age, because that's some corny shit, like, but, like, dial it back. Like, all that, like, Jim is a fan and all that. A lot of shit rubbing me the wrong way. I can't front. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of that shit rubbing me the wrong way. It's just certain shit is like, you taking shit too far. Dial this shit back, my nigga. You know what I mean? Dial this shit back. I just want to get that out there, B.
Well, that's our show. You already know allsetpod.store is still up and running.
Yeah.
We got some more shit coming. Pause intro will be coming soon, so look for that when we drop our new episode. We're going to have a fire-ass intro for y'all. And we'll be back next week. We still going to give y'all playoff energy on we're going to do Monday. We're going to be back Monday for playoffs because all of the games is on the weekend. Last week we did Tuesday because there was a game on Monday, but we will be back on Monday at 12 p.m. NFL Live. Make sure y'all niggas tune in for that. And we're going to be back next week with a new episode. So Stay tuned. We still working. We here. We back in effect, man. Holla at us. Holla at us, man.